case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you day, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. We to bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. We to bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
They go back to.
Yes, Fambule, welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Komon-Tok platform. Just like any other day, we're not done with Komon-Tok then. We apologize first in the first place because we super late. As soon as they manage the system, StreamYard globally gets a problem. The main software we use for broadcast, so that make we no able come to time. That is one. Secondly, up till now, they still a work on us. So this now like a backup software where we try. So we're not going to too long on this. Just that this topic very important, and the flyer we don't go out before even the problem to take place. So now that make we apologize for that. But anyway, we go do our best. Today again, we're not done with Komon-Tok them. Koidu Ltd writes directly to Ben Kaifala, and they accuse him seriously. In fact, the way they write the letter, oh my God, it looked too confrontational. Always, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know that they advise them, but the way they take things, the letter itself does not probably. We don't see. Anyway, let me just read the letter. We'll not comment much on that. But we go pick side who's our official get interest as national issue. We go pick that side. What then get with the other parties left to them. And we also go look at, of course, as soon as they see the chief minister Bide na Port Authority yesterday. I go visit Yakubu, one of the managing director there, head of port, and Mother Bio on board as well. And there is a lot of issues and they wouldn't raise. One of the issues they raise, they blame the media for all the negative things that would take place. The kush, where they come, the drugs, more or less, for talking to the media because it is some bad name to them. But these are the people who they manage the ports. Just imagine that, just get that, and they manage the ports. Few months ago, a ship flop with cocaine come up from Sierra Leone, no other side, from Sierra Leone, a Ghana, UK, we were worth 140 million pounds. So even if we not talk other international bodies, international outlets, then pick up. Now the service itself, for let you see Barty, talk as a nation. I can understand where some of them don't in them position of trust in then they not in the in the wrong things, money they come left and right is that. So don't know no nothing, no impact, no negative impact. For talker, no, for talker. These then go just carve out then your own narrative, then presenter, and then what let people and just swallow like that. Like everybody not idiots, or everybody not gets, I mean, 5 senses or think deeper. So we go look into that deeply. And then to like I said, this not just a short one because of the system still not come. Probably tomorrow then go sort them out. If you just joining for the first time, you're more than welcome. We did different side. We did na Komon-Tok na YouTube, Facebook, and today unfortunately we're not able to broadcast na Instagram. We can just now for comfort on the issues there. Better.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you day, anytime where you go, anything you they do.
Right, so straight to the point. We not we just ask for, as always, we small favor with the rights would ask for, where we can see sharing is caring. Now that number we need from we community members. So let me go on this first one first. We come out. I think. All right. As you see, we do the rushing into this one. All right. No, now in this one noticed. No. All right. So we go on this. Family and Abia we just cut from the recent one where we just these are all and then you see we'll do something different, very struggle very strange with this really this one. I hope say 9 this now. I hope say 9 this. All right. I hope say 9 this. All right, very well. Okay. This now is a come up from the 4th of June. Let me read a quick one bar for let people understand the concept now. Yeah. I don't know if they get we loud and clear. Let's just confirm back this. They get we loud and clear. Fambule, they get we. They allow we know in the comment section. Yeah. Let we know if they get we loud and clear. Like I said, this is a backup system we they use so. The main software they down, streaming out globally they down. So please let we know in the comment section if they get we. Let we know rush go and then later perhaps people will not get some. When they get we loud and clear, Fambule, when they get we. All right, Dauda, thank you very much. Dauda say they get we loud and clear. Amazing, very well, very well. Yeah, very well. Okay, clear. Conte, thank you. Conte Edward. All right, Isata Ori, thank you very much. So you see, this power play politics, we always don't talk and in order for born good picking for either for all the parties involved, but the people that will actually get for suffer this all this drama, na the workers there, as how they feel pain so now deeply. No, like okay always say, they say when 2 elephants then fights, now the grass now they suffer. The first lady, more or less, now the governments, now in the side because for the fact that they use state institutions there. But in this one, we also go back into parliament. Parliaments don't put mostly and ACC. So technically, the first lady they use state institutions for fight against a company. I think anybody way like sanity, say not to the right way handy for them. But anyway, let me just jump into within Koidu Holdings. Then put Naya. 8786. Okay, now open this file. All right. Now, Koidu Holdings then write this letter on the 4th. As you know, these are private conversation. The wiki don't first go to the main people before ever maybe they make them public. They write to Kaifala, Mr. Commissioner Francis Ben Kaifala. The reference na GTBank account, Koidu Limited, Koidu or the company. It says, Koidu instructed its monthly payment run to GTBank in Sierra Leone that included salaries for national employees, NACIT, food supplies, electricity, fuel, and legal fees. GTBank informed us the SEC wrote to its blocking our accounts without proper explanation, justification, or informing us. This act was an abuse of power that was deliberately undertaken to destroy the company by preventing it from operating, fulfilling its legal obligations, and defending itself in Sierra Leone. It is ironical how the SEC behaved in such a corrupt matter, facilitated by a bogus investigation. It was an assault on a lawfully abiding company that reinforces the unfriendly business environment of Sierra Leone that you foster. All right, so we just read and quick. Now, according to this letter, the first paragraph will take so. Koidu Holdings then gets information from GTBank. Now, GTBank in the bank. Now, the employees and salary they want. Now, they legal fees, like if they don't pay lawyer or then get legal. I mean, they need a lawyer for rights for them, do for them some any kind of work. Now, from that bank, they instruct, okay, pay that money, and also NACIT, more or less, now the business transaction. Every company, now they right, some company can get 2 bank, 3 bank, where the bank codes. But then I think the preferred bank now GTBank, they run things for them. So what think happen? GTBank send message to Koidu Ltd, say they don't get instruction from Ben Kaifala for block their account without any explanation. Mind you, the SEC be said in the open an investigation on the conduct of Koidu Olina Salon. So that make them, if I say perhaps bogus investigation way for them, warrant anything. According to them, then a law-abiding company where SEC they misuse them power, abuse of power, they misuse them power, and also then Rifa said this more or less upside down. The SEC they talk about fighting corruption and they involved in corrupt practice, and I mean so it's ironical, for an institution like SEC to engage in corrupt matter. Okay, let me go before and say, following our letter on the 13th May 2025 and your lack of response, it is obvious that you act on instruction of the First Lady, Mrs. Fatima Bio, with whom you work side by side and hand in hand. You refuse to investigate her for siphoning public funds, jumped to our immediate defense following our unlawful actions against Koidu and disregarded allegations of her corruption and unexplained wealth in the Gambia. We note she continues to global trot in a private jet at public expense without any scrutiny. All right. Now, Koidu Holdings, like I say, they don't come, these other side people and look at and say personal. Now, then accuse the SEC, say, look, we had to you a letter on the 13th of May. We don't even get any response from you. And also, we know say this action where you ask SEC, I'm sorry, the GTBank for block your account. Now, instruction will come from the First Lady. But you fail for investigate the First Lady, the first lady, where it thieves Salomon, siphon, where it thieves Salomon, instead what you do, you can't publicly can't defend her. And only jump for can't defend her, you also fail for investigate, even when journalists, the OCCRP, then pull information about how the First Lady get 10 properties worth more than $2 million na Gambia, with more than 10 properties there. The Koidu Limited say the SEC not even open an investigation or ask anything. Instead, then just keep quiet and go after them. In fact, they also mentioned that, say, the first lady, they use private jets at the expense of ordinary people, and where this public money then they use for pay for them playing their way. The SEC not even jumping for asks and questions. So more or less, and look at her. But in the real part, I think, like I said, I don't know that they advise them for writing kind of letter there, because we always get issues when I think that they mix too much with emotion. Yeah. This has nothing public funds. The first lady thief salon money. The first lady used private jets at the expense of money. Now we own problem as citizens. Now we for raise that. A company where not a foreign entity, where they in more or less a legal tussle. A lot of people argue say not to them concern. The concern for the unlawful act according to them, where the SEC they take. Remind them about what the law say XYZ, but bringing about the poor first lady intent property the way it gets in Gambia, the SEC it acts as if you were probably like a citizen. So these are a citizen of Sierra Leone, or an activist, as the case may be. But now, so people look at and say they're not for even mentioned them here. But anyway, now then and style, not to want and self or to turn along count issues like this. But anyway, now we go quick one. This one go before for say it is an open secret in Sierra Leone that Mrs. Bio was responsible for your appointment at the SEC. In return, you promote our political ambition and attack our opponents. If you still cannot recognize your conflict of interest, then you are unfit for office and your organization is severely compromised. Your cozy relationship with Mrs. Bio is evidence in the enclosed appendix. You publicly flattered and sure each other with praises. She even unashamedly waves bundles of cash at you. All right, so what think I don't do? They don't jump directly to the ACC. Tell and say, look, well, we know who would argue this position. When you be an ACC boss, we know who that make them appoint you. Would I make that appoint you? Now, Mrs. Bio, now make them appoint you. So because now you make them appoint you, that make anybody where raise issue, you they jump and can't defend her. In fact, we see how they come out public. We see how they shake hands. We see how they dance. We see all the things that we see how they, sometimes they praise her unnecessarily where something, some praises they way not deserve. Shamefully, instead of more or less you can take bait to that, begin the share money. So again, Koidu Holdings, a lot of people look and say then become personal liar. You get the point, But anyway, let we go. Last week, you arranged the arrest of a senior employee who faced police questioning over 2 days and threat of detention without presenting any credible evidence. This exercise was undertaken to specifically intimidate and frustrate Koidu, particularly in view that neither you nor Mrs. Bio have offered any evidence of wrongdoing by Koidu. The employee was released without charge and the cause was immediately closed. Yet, this highlights all existing and prospective investors, the vulnerability of individuals when working in Sierra Leone regarding the scant adherence to the laws of the country. All right, now let's jump into this. Now, what in Koidu Holding they say? They said last week, the ACC order for arrest one of the senior employee, one of the senior workman, then put on a cell for 2 days without any explanation, any evidence, and they left her. But even though they left her, they feel say this one is not good for, not to a climate where we welcome investors. For the fact that the old person without due cause, without evidence, and it just for them is caring for international investors and for Canada country. And in their own view, then they look at and say this one. More or less the country in laws in labor laws, they're not too more or less standard to how than they expect them, but nevertheless, they still they operate at the company. All right, this is supposed to be 5 pages. Unfortunately, we will get lay hands on only 2, but that's fine because we don't get the main information here. Furthermore, Furthermore, your behavior at the commission, your behavior as the commissioner of ACC places a large spotlight of the dangers for foreign investors in risking their capital in Sierra Leone. If the regulators themselves engage in unlawful act, as well as siding with those who are actively encourage violence against Koidu employees during the illegal strike. The actions of the ACC under, okay, let's just take them from the first and the other side. They say the ACC, what's in the ACC they do so? By involving more or less technically directly in the fight and more or less picking side, it endanger the lives of any investor, or it scared any potential investor who want kind of the country for can invest, because none of the regulators, if none of the regulators don't they respect the laws on the land, how now let people respect or how now let people work. So more or less that's it itself for not more than that's in itself for mention. And they also talk about how the ACC boss Ben Kaifala side with the first lady, even though the first lady orchestrates more or less, it creates a call for illegal strike where you not get that power, you not get rights for doing, is still doing. But the ACC choose for going inside, so for them not a concern. The last one. Last paragraph, second to last. The actions of the ACC further underline why the IMF and World Bank have largely ceased all funding to Sierra Leone due to misappropriating $67 million allocated for ghost government projects that happen on your watch. It is no surprise that Sierra Leone consistently performs woefully in the Corruption Perception Index, overseen by Transparency International, which itself may explain why the country remains in such a parlous financial state in the detriment of its citizens. Now, I'll take that side. Now, Koidu Holdings say, look, buddy, we understand what they go on. The IMF, the World Bank, they don't, let's say, they suspend their funding in Salon because of our actions. $67 million was given to a contractor for ghost what they will not exist. And that just show how this danger. And this one says don't do. Now that make the country down there in a state we are in money not the can. And because money not the can at the state, now the country, the citizen and the suffer. And that show more or less connected with the activities on they do. So again, people are jumping into this for say the $67 million government come and deny the senator sue. The IMF, World Bank, and money suspension, government come then deny. Whatever you look at, people say, but this not a thing where Koidu Holdings for jump into, because these are allegations and where the government more or less don't deny and say, one, they not give $67 million to person, two, the IMF, but we not say this is not a government for trust. We not trust them. They say no, so we not trust them. They know that clearly. They know not a government for trust, and because it's risky. Because person they look a drug leader, a drug baron. Everybody now, Komon-Tok. Everybody say yes. Body just in the country. The government they can't say no. In other day, they're not supposed to who's got now a past person in brain they leak? Now you go believe them kind of people and they again. And people are not stupid anyway. People are smart now. In fact, the age old now for let you be stupid now, you be a big choice. A choice anyway. We'll take the last one. We trust the international community will heed this warning, and our lawyers will address the situation in due course through a legal system that is independent of the Sierra Leone judiciary. It is government and your influence. All right. So the end up for say the lawyers and they can look at this case, serious one, and in fact then we'll go to international courts. The international community will pay attention on this, and then we'll go to a court where Ben Kaifala as well as the first lady not get no influence over for go seek the more or less will complain. Maybe you to the courts they say. So it's getting messier, it's getting even ridiculous, it's getting even I don't know the words we will use, even funny. It don't become comical at a point, you know. With all this, it looked like say they advise all the people in the key. Now, yeah, people are not the listener at all. You know, at least if they listen and not they take it into practice. The people who they suffer now, who they in the middle, now the 1,000 plus workers in, where even now, government pull a paper for say, okay, this we go make exclusion. Even though we not get this now as a policy for say, if somebody lost job, would they get certain like even part of the world here. So, like for example, in the UK, if you not get job, then get what you can call a universal credit, where you get in job center, you go there. Governments they give you money every week or every month until you get job. Yes. So we not get done in the country. So because of this uniquely in itself, because of political interference, maybe what some people they argue, if government come up with a system, even though that will provoke a lot of discussion, debates, then we'll say now fair treatment. What about the under will not get job? What about the other under? So this is just complicated. So again, lot of waiting people in the argue. Government for don't set up a special fund because the government say then get Koidu holdings still in the country. Then go for going to courts. Eventually one person get for loss, either the government or then resolve issue. If they resolve issue, the company will either can just like back then, SL Mining take the salon government to court, then go spend more than $8 million a day. So then say like this na case where not get for win. Waiting then do. They end up for sitting on a table, then give them babala concession where a lot of people then complain. Jihad Mining now then buy from SL Mining or now then partner, they make more than 6 billion according to one report, more than 6 billion and they make, whilst then give it 20 million or 30 million and then give it. So possibly governments eventually when they for going to court, then go for reach perhaps in a conclusion in a negotiation or court out of court settlement. So whatever amount government go down, it can be like trust. It can be like trust. The government go trust there and say, okay, will they give a 10% or even 20% or even 50% on a salary? When this issue resolved, we go to cut them from a salary whenever. These are some of the conversation with people and they bring up. And again, technically, they back more or less we say they support that anyway. For the government consider that because for those families right now, they go angry. Food not there, basic things. What about if they get school? What about look like the other guy the other day they tell you about how he get 8 people away to take care of. Just one person. You can imagine that. So again, Koidu holdings, so don't talk about this, go on a court many times. We just why again I say I don't go on a court because sometimes these all are just like maybe some tell they, we don't know what they happen behind the scene or maybe because when I don't give the first lady, I think I must have began a week back. 1 week back, the first lady back in second 1 week or so, more or less. So we don't know part and two if attention that they only look at after, or maybe they just want waste people in time. If we really get evidence against ourselves, we're not gonna court. And what you care, we repeat again, the people we done the center, then we wanna the punish, wanna look after them, please. All right, so that's having said that, after that one. All right, very good, Martin Conte. Thank you very much, loud and clear, very well. So yeah, so now we look at the chief minister Bigo Wataki yesterday. Usai Madabi and brother they manage. There are a lot of bogus statements that we then go make there. If we want to say they do fact check, it will take me a lot of time for spend this short show. We'll begin one clip for now. Once we hope say probably stream here tomorrow, then we don't fix it up. Then we will continue. We'll count a lot of things here. But some of them don't watch and some of them are not able to watch it. But we bring count for now. We sing the compare see even America drug the ports there. It's a shameful these guys. Anyway, listen.
When they go back to that private company for say for investigate see why make this pass so
yeah. So waiting they happen. How the investigation is like we know they like take case to court, and then because of we take case to court, waiting at the end of for do I bring security measures them in place One of the things that we do, we allow police for dinner. We allow Toku for dinner, transnational organized crime dinner. We allow TICOP for dinner. We know the French government, they support them. We allow them for kind inside. We get the IIS, we get the Interpol, they all dinner. So when they do this joint examinations, don't go, you can go see how they do the examination. Everybody needs to play. Everybody. So if you don't go, you go, then CCC, you get anything suspicion, then they put on the grade.
Oh man,
they scan the quick and send them. The only they can open now on stuffing. All man they didn't see. So waiting people they expect we for do. Again, there are things we professionally and where we ban to.
How many containers come through per month or per year?
Per year, I go get for look at that data because of
so just to put people into perspective, if we get 135,000 containers in the car, then something one container they pitch something, we are like, hey, that's so imagine 1 out of 135,000.
So even 135, we don't go slightly above that one day.
Even if that's 10,000, more than you can.
Yeah, because I think I want to confirm the data. But anyways, we will get to see. So when we get the process, everybody get what they do. We can go to see how it works. Yeah, and then NRA now you get the in-gate. If you consider go blue, they able to check out.
Most keep that there.
Okay.
Because I want to go see.
Okay, we can go there. The post-clearance process and I already consider which now where the client agent they come, the client agent they
and all this there, if you digitize on the single window, all
now one place they sit down and one.
Alright.
Of course, the cases that we don't get like I be explained to you. Cases of drug where the people that they go and for.
But it's even na UK, America, outside drugs, then they didn't have the post.
First one, they the hub. So what people that let me ask you say, me I listen to media.
No, if I'm listening.
You don't you don't see the problem. Like I said, the thing the more you take your time for listening to media, the more you take the energy for beginning with.
No. We want you want to be number one port. So they listen only for get feedback and we see how they not to be standard though. Even that one they want for maybe zero. And then that we go.
See the process by the marine sector, na international based process. Salon, we need manufacture all of the things there.
And Salon, we are one of the best ports there.
Best ports, you understand? The thing that we don't do, we don't make we don't become the best ports. We security day number one. We don't pass the ISPS, and then they don't send other people there for Canada, for Canada. Even the French send them, never team them, they send them, those kind of, they all day. We do audits and everything, not show saying that we are the best. Not to say that we got to manipulate that. Yeah.
Not
so we'll catch case.
Not to court authority.
Not to court. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they can't go see. Wow. So, like for example, when you go through the clearance process, we catch until we get anything suspicious. What will they do? We hand them over to police. Say this is not a case where we come in and can investigate. We don't get anything. We only prosecute. We just hand over. And then when they do this examination, they do it in the presence of all the other stakeholders that will be part of the clearance process.
Understood.
Yeah. Case of drug. Storing cases, arms and ammunition, we don't catch in our boku. All of the cases are cases we catch, but some man want follow put on a platform on it. Sure. Why that day against the law, the international laws, because it make you country look bad. Sure. Or then, but honestly, if you check with the police,
but also not security.
And I explain to the security investigation. We don't take this one, so man go free. And now police go after them, police and they do very well, and even the justice sector they do very well. Sure. We like last week or 2 weeks back, we catch a container now full of. Well, now the police they part of the investigation. The day before I started back again, we don't. So now gradual processes until we get them correct.
But it shows, by the way, we catch people there. It's a sign that you're good at what you're doing. Yeah. It's that's what it means. But then we law not prevents bad people from trying to do bad. The law and the efficiency is in how you get to do it. So I'm happy that you also collaborate with those other people. Mobile.
All right. So Pambo, with a pause on that side here. So one of the arguments with them puts now that even America, all the other ports, them drugs they go there. So technically, it's okay. In fact, now you sabi like when I say now you beat, now you dance. Now in the interview, now in the ask the question, now in the give the answer, now in they do the justification, now in they analyze, now in they boost, now in they it's just too funny. If I really want to conduct proper investigation, if I really want to conduct sort of like an interview or let public know, una open up, not so, una open up, let people ask questions, critical questions. But this now fully stage managed visits for public view for one-sided. This is purely one-sided. Una they give chance. If we invite some additional Canadian platform here, they put all kind of protocol. They wait for just for let people that not can take challenge una. Well, it's fine. When I do this, we find they do when they come nakedly. This is not like naked. When they come naked and molest una self, it just shows say we not get the country at heart. There's no justification for compare America. In America, say then what's that then good? Now for always they compare negative things that would happen outside. If inflation go, like the Minister of Trade, then there's another interview at TRT. It compare even Britain, they don't change many prime minister. You don't check the latest statistics of this country, the inflation, how the economy they perform. You don't check. Yes, then they change because they elect the country. If a prime minister not able, they resign. They resign. In some cases, they force them to resign. But we now, even though we not so not able, we force ourselves for the day. So that now the stark reality. If other things come up from probably like okay now, let's assume so that country they get done that they would save. Is it not something we will even make mention for? So technically, now for let's just water down people any appetite for say, you know what, not a big deal anyway. In fact, then I then give statistics. If in one container, just imagine tens of thousands of containers. If in one in cancer, if in one no more, they make noise. Did they talk about 140 million pounds of cocaine? 140 million pounds. A ship. You know what I mean? Tons of cocaine. What come from Salon? Don't now they blame saying the media they make people in there go. But the other clip then say, in fact, this other the guy Yakubu, I think now I understand the reason make they know they perform because they say they know they listen to the media. Instance of a talker. They say they're not listening to the media. Okay, that's fine. So when they assume say the media are bad people in the day. When they look at and say the media, particularly now we they refer to because salon media they don't capture everybody know what they get that. When they assume say the people are waiting at Komon-Tok, holding at the social media, and are bad people, no one progress for the country. This is a sad mistake. Only if not be they listen and pay attention, waiting people in the say, the suggestions there, perhaps when they get things right. Now, make us say this government for don't be one of the most performing governments ever in the history of Sierra Leone. Why? Because interconnectivity. Why? Because there is internet. Why? Because of people they really they want participate. Why? Because the global village, the world turn to a global village. We don't so connect. We see things and now we compare. This could have been the best performing government ever. But for all open, me, if I get the opportunity, if I be then at the position of Mother Bill, at the open, what do they say, a social media parliament. Seriously, citizen, where everybody they counting idea. Anybody who suspect anybody for corrupt, you can't put a candy. You count and people and they look at it and say, and you get for be swift. Now, maybe we don't pull the death penalty. If they catch person, you pull on, you pay the price. You go to jail. Look what they do in China. China, if they catch you for malpractice, well, in some cases, not death. In some cases, not death. They kill you. Not to waste time. Then in some cases, they kill you. In some cases, they jail you. You know, Japan, people and they kill themselves. But we would encourage people. You know, I see the other day, the very first very chief minister and Abdul Kagbo they argue about parental. These guys then are shameless. How you know it comes to a point now nobody know able to stand for morality for even certainty 30 months just keep quiet. It better than you jump into defense simply because this person is SLPP he didn't SLPP simply. You know I'm not able to understand. You see, then some of them then go school, but the school will go through there. That's not the point. The university not go through there. They go to school, yeah, they exit there. But not able, the education not go inside there. Then just they carry out, say, oh, I go school, I get this, I enter. This also show you, it don't matter whether you're gonna Harvard University, you're gonna Yale, you're gonna Cambridge, you're gonna Oxford. It don't matter. It's about the person. It's about the character. It's about the family where the person come on. It's about the values where he grew up with. Because you can't imagine this man get the bold mind, you know, they put up a defense against Paran. What a shame. Anyway, so Fambu, like I say, we go just tap here. We go come a website tomorrow, then go down and resolve the issue for we will start proper. La just tell not done for talk. Say finally, yes, it don't come. Oh, stream here don't come back into effect. Glory be to God. So well, tomorrow program will be very, very nice. We'll not get away for transfer, because if we get away for transfer, we just don't go it directly. But unfortunately, we not get away for transfer. So now they're in the program, and when I go say we go open the line, let me see if let's just see. Yeah, we go open the line for few calls then, just in case you are Robbie multiple any of these discussions where we don't get, you're more than welcome. And we'll be the discuss the Koidu Holdings don't write Ben Kaifala, because Ben Kaifala instruct GTB for block Koidu Holding their account, and Koidu Holding then say then we're going to court. And we also look at the chief minister and visits where they blame the media for certain things, and we don't, I think you know, I think they just lost track, you know, blaming the media for I mean, what do they call, what did the media see now it talk? What's the point of you blaming the media? Anyway, these are the things that we'll discuss. Any one of them we're interested in for advice, you more than welcome. We'll take short break. When we come, now you turn for talk. What they can just now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you day, it no matter. Anytime where you go, it no matter. Anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one. Inside Sierra Leone, let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok, where they bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok, where they bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok.
All right, so yes, on your screen are the number now. Just in case you want to add the voice, we go entertain few calls, and of course, we go also take some few text messages. The line opener. I think let we jump into the comment section whilst we wait for we brothers and sisters at the comment section. This one come from George. He say you cannot compare and contrast a first world nation with a third world nation. Yeah, because accountability day. Yes, accountability. You're right. We then catch the dog will come up from Sierra Leone. People and they would then pay 77 years and in jail them for. 77 years and in jail them for. What about that? Did I ever make investigation for that? Society, the root society dog come out. We not hear that. We not hear that. Anyway. Yeah, thank you very much, Abdul Jallo, for joining us. This one come up from Niche. Say, Mother BFS, so the government must simply close the mines, pay the workers a monthly stipend. Only fools will trust any Western courts or puppet courts in some countries. in some countries. Yeah, again, this is something I'm sure if if really they no want let this case come, the best way them will resolve them, because I not see we possibly this one will end in Sierra Leone winning. It's just like we don't get an example. We Sierra Leone mining, then take when a court we losses, and later what happened? We go into table talk. Anyway, let's take the first call. A scholar. Who's that call from?
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok. I just listen to the drama. So Ben Kaifala and I judge now.
Yeah. What's it?
Ben Kaifala and I judge.
Well, I don't know if I the judge, but look like saying that's the accuser for.
Or close the company account if na financial fraud. Then country are within and they take the case na court now they allow. Say make them block this company account, or make them block this person account, or make them shut this person account. Nobody no get rights for individual. Let me say, institution for go block somebody account. Now only from the court.
Yeah.
Normally, but we now people they say they go school, but Papa God, I don't know school where they go, and I can find an lawyer as they claim. They do the wrong thing, so if to say that's what you do, now the wrong thing you don't ever do according to the profession. Yeah. Well, the simple tune, we won't know the deal with the apple. I make them take we say we are the social media and one of the biggest enemy in the country. We are the enemy of progress. Yeah, we are the enemy of progress. We don't see ship in the common saloon. When they reach overseas, the people who are in charge of them, they consider them. They jail them. But we now we the port common, the ports where they in charge, and the man where they in charge of loading. They work are free. So what did they go on? Papa God. Yeah, tell yourself as to God. Mr. Komon-Tok, thank you very much for today's update.
No worries. Thank you for joining us. This one is more from Momar Bongo. He says Shenge feels the government na cuts put here. This one is more from Salon Women, where they say David Senga is just too immature to be in any leadership position. But in Salon, no maturity or qualification is needed. You just need to be close to political power. This one they come from Alhaji. Sorry, Albert Fuji. Or they say these guys are very unserious, bro. Very unserious. See the way they relax as if they are in any Poyo or Rumba, talking issues affecting the country. Sad to say the least. And this one they come up from Abdul Tawali. They say the fool not being they listen to media, how you go be informed. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure if you listen to the media is there for inform, educate, and entertain people. So you see, the easiest way you feel as a government and for make the enemy and for make the media as your enemy, it fail. Our exactly that happened with Madabio. What did they do? They feel say by suppressing freedom of speech and silencing dissent opposition, that will make them feel better off, or then we will deliver. Now the reverse and they happen. Because when you did them positioning, they not to hold you the see. You need people and for criticize you heavily, constructively, so that you go see who sign up be the see. Those people always surround you because when they get them little and nothing, they envelope, them project, then contract them, certain things, they're not able to say this because now then they're close to you. But that person where they're outside, it can see certainly for the national good. Now that make opposition a part of the government. When we criticize now, we not to say they support an opposition, we say specifically we are for the opposition. We are opposition in itself. Dissenting voice, critic voice, different, mean say pass you belong to a political party in an opposition voice. And mean say because we critique the government, I mean say now the opposition they support, they might be benefiting from what we are saying. Just like also they support sometimes they praise the government. Again, the government might be benefiting because they raise certain things or they do say they do good in this one. But for people and say anything way the media they talk, then they're against them. Especially when we they count hard hand they count ironclad evidence in most of the conversation I have. They count evidence. We tell with what we talk. In fact, we make and so the world don't become so simple now. Even the ordinary person with a watch, I can get anybody can go able. It's super easy not to like the journalists go just tell you for let you get pass you go pass maybe something you get a high level of education. This no, not anybody cable. I mean, can cable give the source go references are everywhere. You know. You get DeepSeek, you get Chat GPT, you get the other one, Grook. Then Baku side you get information where just like alternate in your hand. So it's a big mistake, and no wonder they fail. And no wonder. Anyway, this one come from Alusan Sankara, where they say, I don't blame Koidu Holding, but the this one come from Adi Sako. It is the same mining concession that brought 11 years war on us Sierra Leoneans when Seka Stephen took it and nationalized it as from SLST to NDMC. That was the reason for the war in Sierra Leone. This one is coming from BK. It's a Koidu Holdings are set up in the government and opposition. And okay, they set up the government and the opposition. And this one is coming from Zainab. Zainab said, Koidu Holding giving us just Afro boy, which relationship you get with Madam Shendress. And all right. Marcella, thank you very much for joining us. As always, we appreciate you. And of course, Aminata, thank you very much. Christiana, thank you for joining us. And what to, okay. Something. All right. So today will be super short. Like I say, we just managed say, yesterday we not come and we now left with Fambul and at the dark. So much they come, so much they come, so much they come. And tomorrow back with there with interesting information there. We as always. And this is just part of the thing where I believe people that know the mindset don't they change. People that don't say the only way for change salon and for active, they don't fear. I can always tell this, not so. I say the fear. The people, the only people who don't fear now, not them fear. Not so they are in a salon. Salon not get no problem with them. Then they don't have full control. But again, sometimes there's a limit. Sometimes you go reach a point where you feel they don't control. All of the leaders and way come out of power disgracefully. They don't relax. They don't feel say everything okay for them. They don't master. They don't control. Then they in full control until finally the people can come up at them in a manner we might expect. There are a lot of things that we don't get behind the scene. We want to take the time for even process them. As always, we do diligence before bringing something. Even the woman and caller, we don't put her on EIH. We still investigate behind the scene. Once we get everything, we will come back and show now the references and places there, and how now we'll get access to those information. Finally, we trip for going Burkina Faso. We get one with Mami, but not call the name anyway. It give me $200. Wow, $200, which is a good thing. So it's still open up. Today we're not able to put on because the system what they use and everything they and not able to come up here. But tomorrow we'll put. So wait till we go able to put now the comment section. If you get PayPal, I just put on the PayPal side. If you are Epwe on the PayPal, I will put the link. You can just click on the link. You will be able put on the next month they go. They look forward to the support. This Mami Epwe a lot. You give it $200, which is a good thing. Look like say one self. All right, okay. I don't copy the link. Now the link this I don't put the link. All right, that's not the link now for PayPal. I don't put the link for PayPal. Just in case. So tomorrow now we go definitely put for the other information. Well, until then, me and Mr. Komon-Tok, we said, me and Mr. Komon-Tok, see you tomorrow with another interesting episode of the Komon-Tok. Until then, bye-bye.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all four come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you day, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs.